to get skilled. These days, many people enjoy learning new skills and proudly share their achievements in fly fishing, parasailing, weightlifting, and many other things. Technology comes in very handy in organizing and monitoring skill-building activities. People can now use YouTube, Khan Academy, and many specialized applications to develop and refine their existing skills. In this course, we will focus on one very important aspect of skills management with the use of technology. We will show you how you can organize skill-building activities to succeed in a skill-based competitive job selection. To begin, let's think about why demonstrating mastery of skills has become so vitally important for career growth in the modern economy. Remarkably, it was not always the case. In the past, the pace of technological change was slower than it is today. Companies were interested in hiring people who could stay with them for life. To get the right person, employers would typically consider long-term factors, such as education, personal traits, and the track record of a prospective employee. Accordingly, candidates used to highlight those factors in a resume. In those years, college degrees were said to open doors. Personality tests dominated personnel selection. As far as job skills were concerned, they were mostly gained on the job over a period of time through professional development and training. In the present moment, technology moves incredibly fast. Companies cannot afford to hire people for life anymore. Personnel selection is now linked to specific projects where job-specific tasks need to be accomplished. At all levels, employees are hired very much like contractors to immediately deliver concrete results based on their ability. You can see it in contemporary job ads, where employers typically describe job duties and ask for specific skill sets above having, for example, a degree from a respected institution and being a reliable, hardworking person. This emphasis on skills is very logical and easy to understand. When you hire a contractor, you are more likely to focus on the person's ability to get a specific task or project done, rather than his or her educational credentials or personality traits. Following recent changes in the economy, companies have shifted the focus of managing human capital to mastery of skills. To identify a desired skill set, they often scan job applications using sophisticated technologies such as data analytics and artificial intelligence. Upon recruitment, employers monitor the skills of their employees using various talent management tools and techniques such as performance indicators, competency dashboards, and workforce analytics. By adjusting the demands of the skill-based economy, companies strive for a competitive advantage. It is believed that hiring and cultivating the most skilled workforce is indeed linked to superior market performance. Now, here is a question for you as a career builder. Is there anything that you can learn from the corporate world to increase your chances to succeed in a skill-based, competitive job selection in your field? To find out, we'll do 3 quick tests. But before we do this, it's important to clarify our assumptions. From what we have learned about our typical students on Coursera, we assume that you are likely to be a working professional, 25 to 45 years old, well-educated, and interested in professional development to advance or change your career. It is likely that you have already identified a range of skills that you want to master. It is essential that you have already gone through a skill-based competitive selection process, maybe several times, so that you have gained first-hand experience. It's great if you succeed in all your endeavors, but it's likely that sometimes you didn't, which may make you even more interested in the course. We assume that selection is generally fair, unbiased, and based on mastery of skills. Now, let's go to the tests. Test 1, skills base. In contemporary job ads, employers usually ask for specific skills required for the job. How do you usually respond to the skills request in the job advertising? Choose one answer that best describes your strategy. Test 2 is called the Total Skill Set Score. As you know, new job offerings are often highly competitive. It's said an HR professional has only 6 seconds to review each resume. Not surprisingly, in the modern economy, companies increasingly use artificial intelligence to score and pre-select candidates. In other words, before you can get an in-person or video interview with a hiring manager, your application will likely be scored by a pre-programmed robot. What is your strategy to ensure that your skill set as reflected in the application will get a high score? Choose one answer that best describes your strategy. Finally, let's do one more test. Test 3, Skills Management. As a busy professional, you probably have very limited time for professional development. But is it as effective and efficient as possible? Effective means that the result of your skill-building activities, for example, taking online courses, you indeed reach your career goals. Being efficient means that you spend less time and accomplish better results. But what is your strategy to ensure that your skill-building activities are both effective and efficient? Choose one answer that best describes your strategy. Your answers to the above questions will help you understand your level of readiness to compete in a skills-based economy. They will also help you identify what you need to learn in this course to address any gaps. If you answered A in all 3 tests, you may be highly skilled in some professional areas, but are more likely to underperform in situations of skill-based competitive selection process because you are not properly managing your portfolio of skills. We think that you should definitely take this course. If your answer is B in all 3 tests, it is evident that you are already using smart, common sense approaches to developing and presenting your skills. This is likely to have already helped you stand out from the crowd. We think that you may still significantly benefit from the course by learning about skills management techniques that are inspired by professionals in the corporate world. Finally, if you answered C in all 3 tests, you must be an expert in individual skills management and should probably consider becoming a career coach. Still, as skills management is both an art and a science, you may be able to find something useful in this course and think about how to implement skills management to the development of other career skills, such as presenting skills and impression management.